And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Minnesota Twins. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Minnesota Twins have taken the first two games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. The wide to kick the pitch. Swung on and fouled off. And he'll need a new bat. Kicks and fires. And another ball. Sent down on strikes. Fastball at the letters, throws him for strike three.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. And he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. And a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
And now 2-2.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And Devers hits that one. Buxton moves under it. Brings it in, and there are two down. So first and second with 2 outs. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. Into center. Bryant brings it in, and that is that. Boston strands a pair, and now the Twins will go to work on offense. We've got no score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And on the mound in this one, Brian Bayo. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he deals with right-handed hitters in this one. Righties are batting over 300 against him, so they're not being fooled by really anything. He's going to have to find a way to change up his delivery, change up his look, somehow get them off of his primary pitches and even those secondary pitches. So we'll see how he does it in this one.
Now it's the shortstop, Luis Jr. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that's a foul ball. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here in the third and final game of the series. Hopped up right side. Casas makes the catch, and there's one gone. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Edouard Julien.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
Now it's the power speed combo. Brett Bryant. Here comes the pitch.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. On the ground is short, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Here's Royce Lewis. The 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 outs. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Duran sizes this one up. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Twins strand a pair. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started. Here now the Red Sox DH. Number 47. Liner, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it.
Over to second for 1. On to Santana, 2.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Here's Reese McGuire. Left field. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Back here with my pal Siggy. Leading off, Carlos Correa.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Just kind of slice that one into center.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Runner at first with no outs here. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Out towards left center. Duran under it. Puts it away for the out. Now batting Max Kepler. Rips that one center field. Duran snags it on the run. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. 2 outs. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Duran makes the play, and that'll do it. 1 left for Minnesota. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the 3rd inning at the plate. Trevor Story. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And here it comes. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly what the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does.
and you're tied up.
And he'll just eat it. That's an infield single. One down. Vaughn Grissom up next for the Red Sox. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3 double play. And the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Back at Target Field, bottom of the inning, and stepping in is the speedy Edouard Julien. Lined into right. It gets down, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now the shortstop, Luis Jr. Knocks it down. No throw. That's an error, and everyone is safe.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's Byron Buxton. Here's a 1-1. This to center field. Duran has this one sized up. And there's one down. Two on, one out. Here's the center fielder, Brett Bryant. 2 on, 1 out. In the air of the infield. And the infield fly is called. And now for the Twins, Royce Lewis.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact the game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
The 1-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. And he's in safely at third. And a run comes in to score.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Now Correa up to hit. Out to short. Story. They get the force, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Start of the fourth. Here's the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. On its way to the corner. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Out towards right center field. Bryant pulls it in on the run. Rafael Devers up to hit. Right through there for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. To the right side, and it's through for a hit. Now batting Tristan Casas. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So first and second with one man gone. Now it's the DH, number 47. Ground ball could be 2. Julien to second for 1. And that's 2.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Bottom of the fourth. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Max Kepler at the plate. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one carrying. That's not coming back. That one felt good. Home run number 5 on the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
1 out, base is empty. And next for Minnesota, Carlos Santana. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And the pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. O'Neill makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Back to the top of the lineup, Edouard Julien getting ready to hit. In the air, center field. Durant sizing this one up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Minnesota solo shot extends the lead. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Minnesota Twins baseball on the Show North. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for Boston, Tyler O'Neill. And the righty deals. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
In the air, left field. Buxton makes the catch. 1 away. Here's Trevor Story now. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. O'Neill over at second, 1 down. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there, and that's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Hits the top of the wall. The run comes in from second, and they trail by 1. in there safely.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Vaughn Grissom, the next to hit. And that one fouled off. Rocco Baldelli out of the dugout now, and he's going to make a change. Bailey Ober. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Brock Stewart.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter.
And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Jr. Out there to center. Durant settles underneath it, makes the catch, and there's one down. Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Bases empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Yoshida raging back towards the wall. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And we're back. Start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and leading off, Masataka Yoshida. The pitch, and a count 1-2. Line drive. And it stays fair. And now it gets into the corner. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. It's always fun to see a double rip down the line. That one just barely stayed fair. So that was a good call by the umpire. He was all over it. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, there's a line drive to left field. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. And here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. That's to third. Dives, but it's off his glove. And he's safe as the run scores from third. Now here's the Red Sox DH, number 47. Down the left field line, should be extra bases. Around second is Casas. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game,
cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty good.
Well, get a pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. We are tied 2-2. Back in Minnesota. Well, we go bottom 6, and now for the Twins, Royce Lewis. Check swing, went around, and the count 1-2. Boots it. But the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out. And here comes Carlos Correa. All tied up here in the bottom of the sixth. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Everything came together for him. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Fouled off. He was late. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the third and final game of the series. In the air out to center. Duran settles under this one. Pulls it down, and there's two gone. So up next for Minnesota, Max Kepler. On a strike, the pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. O'Neill drifts towards it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. Twins wind up stranding one. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Back here with my pal Singy. We go to the top of the seventh. Here's Trevor Story. Right side, hard hit. In plenty of time to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now batting Jarren Duran. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Now it's the second baseman, Vaughn Grissom. Righty delivers. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Justin Topa gets the ball now.
And we all know about his slider. It's just
and a swing and a miss. That's the second out.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. The 2-2. In the air, left field, down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. The pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Runner on the go. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with two gone.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Kicks and deals. To the right side. He handles it himself. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. Boston strands a pair. Score remains 2-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Josh Winkowski.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
2-2 on the way. And there's a hit.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now at the plate, Edouard Julien. Down the line. And that will drop foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Long run. Nice grab. And there's one away. Luis Jr. now at the plate. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. And a pitch. In the air to left center. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 down. And next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a base hit. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle.
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Here's the throw. Not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
2 on, 2 outs. Bounce to the left side, and it's just foul. That was close. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Story sends it over to first. They limit the damage here. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Ready to begin the 8th. So stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas. Looking to get the tying run on base. Popped up. Jeffers under this one. Drops into the glove. And there's 1 down. Number 47 up next for the Red Sox. One down, base is empty. Got him. 2 gone now.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail it 3-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Kenley Jansen. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's Carlos Correa. And the pitch. This one in the air, center field. Durant drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out. Now the catcher up to hit, Ryan Jeffers. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Headed down the line. Into the dive, and he got it.
That's just a great effort right there. Beautiful job of tracking that ball down. It was sinking so quickly. So it's kind of a tough call. Do I lay out? Do I play it on the bounce? He made the right decision, and he gets the out. Excellent job.
2 outs, base is empty. And now for the Twins, Max Kepler. And he deals. Swing, and a ball popped up. That gets down for a hit.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
And now Carlos Santana. And they'll do it again. Kepler off of first with 2 away. On the ground to the left. Whips it to Casas. And that is the inning. One left for Minnesota. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. We go to the ninth, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Reese McGuire. Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Yohan Duran. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. And down on strikes he goes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Trevor Story comes up to the plate, trying to close out a one-run lead here at the top of the ninth. That one in triple digits.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Just missed.
It's a good take.
2 strikes.
Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. That's towards center. Puts it away for the out. So they're down to their final out. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Look out.
Duran is just one strike away. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that'll wrap it up. The Twins come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep.
Nice sweep in this series, and you continue playing at home. Everything feels good right now. This is the type of run that you can put together a nice long winning streak. We'll see if they're able to do it in the next game.
3-2 the final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final run score for this afternoon's ballgame. For the victorious Twins, 3 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Red Sox, 2 runs on 13 hits, no errors. They left 10 runners on base. Time of the ballgame, 2 hours and 53 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got Major League Baseball on a Tuesday night. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And towing the slab, Pablo Lopez. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high.
And now we check out the Mariners lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Foul ball there. 2 outs, base is empty.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Lopez gets the swing and the miss. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nobody left for Seattle. The Twins coming up, no score. You're dialed into the show. Back at Target Field. And on the mound today, Luis Castillo.
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
The pitch. Stays alive. On to first. 1 up, 1 down. Definitely some concern here. That ball came back and got him right on the pitching arm. As you can see him trying to shake it off.
And if nothing else, you worry about him getting some dead arm and losing some feeling. But from what I can tell, I think they're going to let him continue, and that's a really good sign.
Late on that fastball.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Some high cheese for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Byron Buxton. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Ground ball right side. He'll do it himself. What a play. Inning over. Nothing doing here for the Twins. Scoreless after 1. And we're back. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. The count 2-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man on base to start the inning. Luke Raley digs in now. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Hauls it in for the out. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Raleigh leads off first with one away.
That's the ball.
Next pitch misses outside. And now 3-1. Right through there for a strike. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone Booth from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers, they work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff. Tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. The pitch. That one hit to right. Kepler sizes this one up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Ty France up next for the Mariners. Slapped foul. That one the other way. Gets it to first. That's the 3rd out. Mariners leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Royce Lewis. Now this is in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. The wind and the pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Hit hard, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
The 1-1. Popped up. Crawford moving under this one. And it's caught for the out. And here comes Carlos Correa. 2nd inning here, no score. In the air, left side. Rayleigh makes the grab for the 2nd out. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Oh, what a stop from his backside, and they get the out.
Great concentration to get that one started. He gets the force at second. Glove work at its finest.
On to the 3rd inning, and now for Seattle, Cade Marlowe. The 1-1 is fouled off. And Pablo Lopez will deliver. That just misses. 2-2. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's Dylan Moore. Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 2013 in the playoffs. You caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
Santana with the throw to first. And one away in the top of the 3rd. Back to the top of the Seattle order, Josh Rojas up next for the Mariners. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around third. Fires it to the plate. Safe.
What an aggressive secondary lead. That ball was smoked to left. To be able to score from second. Not only great speed, but great instinct as well. Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
It drops in, gets away a little bit.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
He's there. He's got it. And that's the third out. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Set for the bottom of the third. Max Kepler at the plate. The wind to kick the pitch. And that one wrapped foul. Righty to the plate. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. High fly ball out to center field. Rodriguez heads towards it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Carlos Santana, the next Twin up to hit. One down, base is empty. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Now a fly ball to right center. Rodriguez on his way over. Snags it for the second out. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Luis Jr. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate. And
that ends the inning, so we take a break. Twins wind up stranding one. They trail here 1-0. Back in Minnesota, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Luke Raley. And that one sliced foul. Left-hand hitter waits. Fouls it off, still 1-2. The wind of the pitch. And that's outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Battling here as he fouls it away. Left-hand batter waits. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A gigantic blast. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 2-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. The wind of the pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game.
New arm out of the bullpen, Josh Stamont.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
1-2 here. Swings and misses, struck him out. Cade Marlowe up next for the Mariners. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Bryant brings it in with a nice running grab. Dylan Moore getting ready to hit. Polanco off of first with 2 away. Line drive, and that's down, a base hit. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's going to be Byron Buxton. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Royce Lewis. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Rodriguez makes the grab, 2 down. Next to hit, Brett Bryant. The 1-1. Swing and a foul over the screen and back out of play. And here it comes. Popped up. And that ends the inning. Twins back at Target Field, ready now for the 5th inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Ripped on the ground to second. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. And another ball.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Runner on the go. In the air, out towards left center. Buxton sizing this one up. Corrals it. And there's 2 away. And now Luke Raley. 2 outs. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. 1 left for Seattle, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Back here with my pal Singy, and now the DH, Carlos Correa. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Next to hit, Ryan Jeffers. And the righty deals. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. And it's off the wall. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Love how he let that ball travel. Trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Max Kepler, the next Twin up to hit. And the pitch. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. He powers that one out of here, and they take the lead. It's 3-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
And now the first baseman, Carlos Santana. Outside, and that is ball 4.
A great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and Somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Lifted in the air, right field. Marlowe sizes this one up. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Edouard Julien, the next Twin up to hit. And the right-hander deals. On its way to the corner, and that's a foul ball. Kicks and fires. Center field. Rodriguez heads towards it. He's got it, and there are 2 outs. So up next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. The 1-1. And a foul ball. The pitch. And there's a base hit to left. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Now a chance for Royce Lewis. And there's a foul ball. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. But the Twins get a 3-run shot. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. Top 6. And stepping in for the Mariners, Jorge Polanco. And a count 1-2. Right-handed reliever. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Kicks and deals. Ripped to short. Sends it to first. And Polanco is out. And here's the first baseman, Ty France. Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Steven Okert.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
In the air on the infield. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And now the right fielder, Cade Marlowe. Gets the slider in there for a strike. And another ball. And that one in the air center field. Bryant settles underneath it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Twins 3 and the Mariners 2. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's a big power threat. Brett Bryant. That one clips the outside corner. 1-2. Ripped on a line. Rayleigh pulls that one down, and there's one down. Here's Carlos Correa. And a big swing and a miss. Base is empty, 1 away here in the 2nd game of the series. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And here's the catcher, Brian Jeffers. 2 down, nobody on. This one high in the air to left center. And that is that. Back in Minnesota. New inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Dylan Moore. Laced into left. That's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And now one away. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. First offering. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. And safe. It's a stolen base.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
Holding on to a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. That one lifted to left, and it drops in. To the plate, safe, and we are tied.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And the count 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan. In
Junior, off-balance feed, there's one. Over to first, safe.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Cal Raleigh, the next hit. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That one fouled off. Got him swinging. But the RBI single pushes across a run. We're tied now with 3 apiece. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Levi Stout.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers.
Right side, and he grabs it in foul ground. Into center. Rodriguez makes the grab, one away. Carlos Santana, the next Twin up to hit. On the ground, right side, Rojas. To first, and he's out. So the batting order turns over. And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Luis Jr. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. 2 outs. That's out to center field. Rodriguez settles under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th. Now the left fielder, Luke Raley. Justin Topa taking over on the mound.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Steps on first for the out. And up next for Seattle, Jorge Polanco. That one missed. And the 2-2. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Ty France up next for the Mariners. And another ball. Wouldn't chase that time. Cade Marlowe up next for the Mariners. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. And there's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Mariners leave 1. Score remains tied at 3. Back at target field, bottom of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Edouard Julien. The pitch. Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. And it gets by him. Around second now as they still don't have it.
Well, most guys would have a double out of that, but for elite speed like his, that's an automatic double. He's thinking, how do I turn this into a triple? And that's exactly how you do it.
Here's the left fielder, Byron Buxton. Righty delivers. And a swing and a miss.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
In the air, left field. Raley gets under it. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Cut off. Now a throw home. Not in time. He beat it, and they got the lead.
So many times that one gets out of here and into his seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
On the ground, out to short. On the run, sends it over to first. 2 away. Brett Bryant, the next Twin up to hit. That one drilled left field. Raley puts it away, and that is that. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, no one left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Twins 4 and the Mariners 3. Back here with my pal Singy, all set for the start of the inning. And now Dylan Moore. New pitcher now, Yohan Duran.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Ball to strike. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
He goes down looking.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch. He was all over that one. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Swung on, belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Excellent play out there, and he does it in a huge spot. That wall, it can very easily jar the ball loose when you bang into it, so that could have been a really different outcome.
The pitch. They say you win.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
The Mariners down to their final strike. Got him looking. And that is the ball game.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can. Perhaps push it up to double digits.
And the final score here, 4-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
the victorious Twins. 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. For the Mariners, 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.